From the book, Witness Testimony and Other Tales, I bring you Airing the Dairy by P.A. O'Neill. Samantha! Gary, what are you doing home? Sam, what are you doing? I was coming to see if I turned off the iron. Why? What's wrong? You're naked. That's what's wrong. Only from the waist up. What's the big deal? Is that what you do when I'm not home? Walk around the house half naked? What half naked? I was running water for a bath. I couldn't remember if I turned the iron on. What about the neighbors? What will they think? What have the neighbors got to do with this? The windows are all covered. The door is locked. There's nothing for them to see. Well, there's those. What if someone was to come in and see you like this? Well, I'm not going to answer the door like this if that's what you're implying. And anyway, the door was locked. Yes, but I got in. Gare, you live here. Still, I could have brought someone home with me and they would have seen you like that. What? Airing the dairy? Besides, what are you doing at home? You left for work an hour ago. Is something wrong? If you mean something other than my wife parading around like a harlot, no. I came home because I forgot the report I was reading last night before bed. I need it for our meeting today. Harlot? Oh, now, don't you think you're laying it on a little thick? No, I don't. What would you do if you came home and found me walking around, hanging out like that? Truthfully, I'd probably laugh. Now, see here, Samantha, what else do you do here when I'm not around and the door is locked? Let's see. I sleep, dress, bathe. Oh, and if you hadn't noticed, 2 of those 3 things involve having my clothes off. Samantha, I'm going to take my bath before my water gets cold. I tell you, Rhonda, I've never seen him like this before. Maybe Gary thinks you sit at home and watch soap all day. I mean, you don't work outside the home, Sam. What do you do? Well, I keep house and garden and shop and have lunch with my friends. Have you ladies decided to order? If you could give us a few minutes, please. Not exactly an exciting lifestyle, is it? Gary's the one who made you give up your job when you married, right? Let's see. That was a little over 2 years ago now. What are you thinking, Rhonda? I'm thinking that if anything should happen to your marriage, you'd have nothing to fall back on. I mean, didn't you use your savings for the wedding and the reception? Well, yes, but Gary has insurance, and I don't think anything's going to happen to our marriage. Yes, but if it did, admit it, you wouldn't have any money to fall back on for support until what, Rhonda? Well, until you got a job, maybe even found a new place to live. Every woman should have a cushion to fall back on in cases of emergencies. You mean my own bank account? I mean just that, Sam. Oh, Gary wouldn't let me have a job. He's so possessive of my time. Don't get me wrong, he's an excellent provider. It's just that I've come to accept it as a trade-off. You're selling yourself short, Sam. Well, what type of work could I get where I could only be away from the house during the hours that Gary's at work? You could come work for me. Oh, no, Rhonda. I won't be one of your girls. I mean, I can't. Why are you whispering? Of course you can't. My girls, as you call them, are all in a situation like yours. They just need to make a few dollars, yet not exactly have a high-demanding job outside their home. You'd be perfect. I don't know. I love my husband. I couldn't cheat on him. What cheating? Many of my clients just want company. Someone to talk to, maybe have lunch, see a movie, a female companion. I wouldn't have to, do anything wrong. Not if you don't want to. Besides, all my clients are vetted. I'm sure make sure they're in good standing financially and professionally. What do you say? Well, I'll think about it. Have you ladies decided yet? Yes, I'll have the Caesar salad. And I'll have the salmon. Oh, and waiter, would you bring us a bottle of Chardonnay? No, Rhonda, I had no problem finding the place. In fact, there's plenty of parking in front of the building. Of course I'm nervous. I've never done anything like this before. Yeah, well, you promised me that this guy wasn't going to expect me to act like that. No, I'm not going to back out on you. I can always leave if it gets too. Look, I'm at the door, so I've got to hang up. I think he's opening up now. Yeah, I'll call you when it's over. Hello, my little pigeon. What have you got for Daddy today? Gary? Samantha! The end.